Hey, listen to Commander Cookout Podcast, episode 199. I'm Brando. I'm here with Ryan, and we're going to look into our balls and see the future. Now hit our theme song! Hey, Ryan. We're back for yet another whirlwind adventure. How you doing?
Good. What's going down?
Whole bunch is going down. We're back for our second day in a row. Extra special bonus episode. We're going to, as I say, stare into the crystal ball, see the mist of the future materialize before us as we look ahead to the set that is aimed finally, directly, only at us and people that are watching the show.
Ooh, lots to unpack there. That's what kind of ball you meant, just FYI.
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Finally, a set directed and aimed only at us?
Yep.
I thought that was like every single Magic product ever since the end of 2018.
Oh, no. Those are all draft sets, Ryan. This isn't a draft set. It's a Commander set.
What about the Commander precons?
No, those are draft 2.
Oh.
No, those are a sealed product. They're meant to be played sealed, not to be upgraded at all. That's why the mana bases are always so good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're not meant...
We'll probably get into some mana-based discussions today, hey?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who can say what we're going to talk about?
We might. But first, we've got some new patrons.
We do?
Sponsor to thank.
Yep.
Did you thank Fusion?
Before we do any of that stuff that we just talked about, we have to thank FusionGamingOnline.com. They are your online source for all your gaming needs, and they are the sponsors of the show.
That's it. And when what we're talking about today comes out, you could probably get it there.
I hope so.
Oh, well.
We're on the manabase.com. Is that where it is?
Yeah.
I think that's where we are now.
Well, that's where we are, but we're talking about Commander Legends today. I guess cat's out of the bag, eh?
Yeah, is it Commander Horizons, Commander Legends, Commander Masters?
Well, we could call it all three, but officially it is Commander Legends.
It's a shitty name.
Yeah.
I hate that name.
Here's the quick and dirty. Well, they're throwing back, like, even if you see the set symbol, it has the little pillar, just like Legends of old, like the original Legends set.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like when they do throwbacky stuff like that,
dude.
like a whole Commander product that feels kind of like Dominaria felt. Remember how cool Dominaria was?
You want to impress me? Hit me with the dark.
Ooh. Yeah. Well, we're getting a remake of a legend from like Homelands or whatever and Baron Singer. Pretty cool. So here's what we know. We know that we're getting Commander Legends, 20 card booster packs, draftable Commander products. So if you've ever heard of Commander Cube,
I have heard of it.
this is what it's going to be like. Is anybody going to Commander Cube? Percentage of people who are going to open Commander Legends packs to Commander Cube with them.
I would suggest that it will be about as high as the number of people who opened Ultimate Masters VIP packs with the intent of drafting with them.
I don't think that was a draft product.
And yet, what I said is true.
Okay, there it is. So you're saying 0%.
Yes. I think people are going to open these for all of the sweet shit that's going to be in them. And I think drafting Commander decks would just be a nightmare.
A miserable
at a store.
3-hour experience prior to even fucking playing. Never mind sleeving.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that it would be, and it's not saying, oh, it's going to be bad and Commander Cube is terrible. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I think if you sit down with a bunch of strangers to draft this shit, it's going to go badly for you. Because at least with a cube, you have everything all set up.
Yeah.
You know what's in there. It's not going to be full of a bunch of draft chaff. Like, there might be in here. There might be some draft chaff in this set.
Who can say?
I don't think Wizards would do that again. After... I think they printed all of the draft chaff in Double Masters already, to be honest with you. So I think that we should be safe.
Okay. Well, what about if you sit down to draft with your friends?
Then why not just play a cube?
Or regular Mander?
Yeah.
Regular.
Yeah.
Get this. Speaking of sweet shit.
Oh, shit.
Speaking of your friends.
Oh, dang.
We've got some new patrons to thank.
We do.
There it is. Before we get into it. And hey, we got a good vibe too.
Everything's going on today.
We got lots going on. I gotta go to my wife's work party tonight. I like the people she works with, and we're gonna have some drinks. My mom's coming over to babysit. It's free food. It's gonna be cool. She got a pool. It's hot out.
You know where else?
But I don't really want to go.
You know where else you could have drinks that you probably do want to go to? SummerSlam tomorrow.
Oh, yes, I do want that.
Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch.
I do like that.
I don't know what the Thunderdome is yet. I haven't watched SmackDown, but I bet it's going to be awesome, and I'm excited.
I think the Thunderdome is a new arena to play Commander Legends in CCO Nation. Maybe we can welcome our patrons there.
To the Thunderdome?
Yes.
Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitches. Ooh, one last Summer Thing before we get into it. Okay. I said this on the radio, so you know it's true. I have been a walking eggplant emoji all week because there's going to be 2 title matches featuring Asuka.
Oh, yeah.
I know that the event's already happened after people have listened to this, but I just wanted to say that again because I got in trouble on
Did you?
for saying that on the radio. Yeah, because it's like the one pop culture thing that the boss picked up on. It's like the only one.
thing you've ever said that he's like, oh, hey, that means a dick.
We've been talking about pubes and farts for weeks, and he doesn't get it. But as soon as I talk about fucking eggplants, now he knows. What kind of world are we living in?
I don't know.
Let's thank the patrons, Ryan.
Well, of course, everybody knows by this point in time, unless episode 199 is your first episode. If it is, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
We're on YouTube too. Make sure you sub there. The patron thank you, shout out, nickname, and of course, FU can be yours if you head on over to patreon.com/ was that a behind the finger?
Yeah, behind the back. I don't know if it showed up.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's fine.
Patreon.com/ CCO Podcast. We've got a couple new patrons to thank.
Ooh.
Let's start with new patron, Alexander Rose.
Alexander Rose?
Got it.
Yeah.
Pseudo-celebrity Mandy Rose competing at SummerSlam's brother Alexander.
Oh. Or
Less hot of the Rose siblings.
maybe he's the skinnier but less good at baseball member of the Rose family as well. Pete Rose, the only baseball player that I really know, totally my favorite baseball player. Put him in the Hall of Fame.
Put him in the Hall of Fame. Put Mandy Rose in OnlyFans.
Who knows? Maybe by the time this episode airs, we might have our own OnlyFans account. Who can say?
Well,
The more I think about it, the more I think it'd be super funny just to like try and get around all the censors just to see if people want to pay to see pictures of my dog.
there it is. Okay, sweet. Okay, well, Alex Rose, I guess less famous than any of the other of the Rose clan.
Or Alex Rose from his grave. It's a video game reference.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves Altered
different,
Beast, right?
That's a synonym.
Yeah.
Alex, synonym Rose. All good nicknames.
Yeah.
Lots of ammo there for you to use.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's see what you come up with on the Discord.
Okay. We've got 2 Austins.
What the fuck?
Austin Richmond. That's
Austin
the first
Richmond?
one. That's the first one. That kind of sounds like 2 first names.
Is Richmond a first name?
Well, Rich is.
Rich rhymes with Gitch. Have we had a Rich Gitch man yet?
Austin Richie Gitchy or something.
Yeah.
There's lots of rich and gitch, and if you are actually a rich man, send me some.
Rich Gitchy man, I like it.
Yeah.
Rich Itchy Gitchy.
Yes.
Got there.
Yeah, we should have used his picture on the Okagachi Itchy Gitchy episode from a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Okay.
Who could have known?
Austin Rich Itchy Gitchy. Gotcha. Our other Austin, another pseudo-celebrity.
What the hell?
Could actually be a Major League Baseball player. I checked the addresses to see where this Major Leaguer was from to see if it was the same guy, because that would be totally fucking cool, and we'd have him on if you are Austin Martin from the Toronto Blue Jays. Just drafted him in the first round.
Never heard of him.
Well, he's still in the minors.
Is he good at baseball?
He was drafted number 5 overall in all of the MLB draft this year.
Is he gonna break the point record set by Pete Rose?
Probably not.
Then
Well, he might. He's fucking good.
Yeah, I guess he has a long career ahead of him, provided he doesn't gamble on his own games or get caught for doping.
Yeah, people are good at getting not caught for doping these days.
Yeah, that's a thing. Hey.
Yeah.
Maybe they just work really hard and they don't dope.
Well, both of those things are true during the season, but also true during the off season is they do dope.
You better believe that they have steroids for breakfast instead of fucking eggs.
Yes, just straight hormones. They fry them up and shoot them back. Okay,
well, it's like Dr. Manhattan in the Watchmen TV series where she gives this lady an egg and the egg has all the Dr. Manhattan powers in it and like she's Dr. Manhattan now. Cool. Sorry if nobody's seen the series. It's really
I haven't seen the series, no, but Austin Manhattan Martin. Martin Hatton.
Mart Hatton.
Mart Hatton.
There we go.
I like it.
Dude, that took a long time, but we got there.
Yeah, we had to massage Austin for a good long while. Lots of oil.
Don't Google that. No.
No, those massage things that you can find on various websites, not my thing.
What?
Well, we're talking about different things again. I don't know how that happens.
I don't
sometimes.
know. Yeah, we're on the same page, and then we're not even in the same book. It's weird.
Yeah. Should we do one more?
Sure.
All right, one more. Big shout out, F you, and thank you, but mostly F you. Evan Bloomer. We got another fucking Evan.
Check this out. One, we don't need another Evan.
Definitely not.
So we're going to change his first name to Cassidy.
I thought we were going to name it to Kevin.
No, Cassidy.
Cassidy Bloomer?
Well, Cassidy Bloomers. Because Bloomers is another name for underpants. That's 2 underpantses that we've got in 1 week. That's great.
Evan Bloomer Pants. Evan Underpants?
Evan Underpants.
Love it. Man, we got lots of underpants and nicknames in the Discord now. It's what we're into, all right?
Yeah.
So, big shout out, big thank you.
Available soon on our OnlyFans.
Yeah, used underwear.
Yeah, I got some with holes that I was going to just throw away.
Well, what about bathwater? How about Big Earth's bathwater? Ooh, that would be not into it.
No, nobody wants that.
No.
I don't know. I mean, that sounds kind of gross, though. I mean, I'll wash the underpants and put it in a nice little plastic bag so it doesn't get wrecked up in the mail. Send it off. I don't know. I think that you could use it to make like a hanky because it'll be clean.
I suppose.
Right? That's why people buy underwear on the internet.
Actual funny story. Last week when the kid puked all over in the car we washed his blanket and stuff, Kyla folded up his blanket and the shirt he was wearing all nice, and in with that laundry was a pair of your actual underwear. I just thought of that. Oh, she must have thought they were Valor shorts. And they were your underwear. Oh, man. Live on air, episode 199.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to...
How the hell did we get here?
Oh, man. How did we make it this long without talking about that?
Oh, wow.
Fuck, I just thought of it. But that's it. So, all of the new patrons, thank you very much. You guys make it possible. I talked about the new light yesterday. The patronage goes a long way in getting us, we got a table now, we've got the play mats, and we've got,
Got coasters and
some lights.
It's great being here. It's great being able to be in the ear and the eye holes.
And any other holes you want us in.
There it is, whether you like it or not.
You know what? Especially any other holes you want us in.
Especially if you like it. No teeth. That's a throwback to yesterday.
That's it. So, okay. Double Masters. And I don't want to shit on the product because I think it's going to be awesome. And I think that you think it's going to be awesome. But
wait, Double Masters or Commander Masters?
Commander Masters Legends is what I meant.
I'm so pumped. If all of the things that I want in my head come true, and they aren't even all unbelievable, I think that we came into this thing, when I told you what we wanted to talk about today, I think that you were like, man, Brando's going to come in and he's going to say, I want fucking no reserve list. I want holographic foiling Sliver Queen where she actually comes out of the fucking
Looks
card
like a Star Wars message.
And does shit.
As if I've ever seen a Star Wars movie.
And that's what that's what you might have been thinking in your brain.
Yeah.
But I dialed it way back. I have things that I want from this set, for the most part, that I think actually might happen.
Are reasonable things that people ought to want.
I do. I think that what I want would make this both a successful and entertaining and community accepted product. I think that people would look at it and say, I like this.
Okay.
That's what I think. I don't know. Some of it's kind of nuts. I may or may not have designed a card in my mind that I really want. But
we kind of stay away from those on the show because, like...
Oh, no, this one we're doing.
Okay, sure.
Because I'm going to see if I can finally design a card that you say that could be a card. Because I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to get there.
Okay.
This is the day. Today's the day.
This is it. Okay, so here's the thing. 20 card boosties, foils and legends in every pack.
Yep.
Draftable product comes in probably 24 booster pack, whatevers.
Sure.
Boxes, right? We're going to buy them. We're going to open them. Going to drink some beer.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. 70 legends in the set.
Brand new?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there could be more than 70 legendary things in the set, but 70 of them are going to be new. Some of them are going to be planeswalkers. Some of them could be legendary lands or enchantments or whatever, right? So they just said 70 legends.
Are we going to see things that aren't creatures that can be used as commanders?
I don't know. We're going to talk about some predictions and what CCO Nation would like based on a recent Facebook post that we made that we got some good responses on. And we're going to talk about, like you said, some stuff that we'd like to see, some things that we think we might see. And
we're going to look back at it during our set review and see how up our own butts we were.
Yeah, for sure. So let's get to the Facebook comment. I just got to pull it up. All right. I got the comments.
Excellent.
I got the Facebook, the Facebook CCO, the facebook.com/CCO Podcast. You can go over, like, and follow us there for some questions that we pose to CCO Nation on a weekly basis. You can find our content there. You can find the weekly auctions every Thursday. Some great affordable altars there if you'd like.
Eventually, some of the ones that I keep telling Ryan to do will eventually start to filter in. I have faith.
Yeah, you know what? I did like the brash taunter suggestion with the middle finger. It's another middle finger altar we can do, like the meme cancels I do for the holidays and every once in a while that people seem to like. They give them away to their friends. Counter target birthday, counter target every Magic Fest this year. Yeah, that's some of what's been written on cancels over the years. But brash taunters can go there. But I hope that CCO Nation buys Fusion out. Remember the promo code, everybody. You can use it. Get the brash taunters.
They're great. They're the best card ever. I'm telling you. When I do my list of top 10 Commander cards released this year, Brash Taunter will be on it, probably at the top. Unless, of course, Commander Legends is amazing.
The legendary Brash Taunter.
Oh, dude.
Brashest of taunters.
If it was just Brash Taunter, but it was legendary.
Yeah, they just gave him a name.
Not even a name. Don't even change the art.
Same fucking guy.
It's the same card. It just says legendary on it.
Okay, so here's the question. Here's the question that we asked about Commander set, you called it, but it's Commander Legends. What is a pet card you would like to see get a reprint in the upcoming Commander set, and why? Yeah. So I read through all the responses. There was about 30 of them or so. We've got a couple tempt with discovery or tempting offer type comments.
That surprises me.
And those are the ones where I'm gonna lump a couple different kinds of cards into here. There's the ones that, and they're all printed in Commander products. They're the ones where it's like I choose something and I choose an opponent. There's those ones. There's the ones where I pay an amount of mana to get a thing, and then you can add to that, and you get a thing, and you add to it and get a thing, and you add to it and get a thing, and the getting a thing is collective. It's collective of however many people put into it, right?
So that would be your tempt with discovery,
yes,
or your that tutor, where you find a thing and your opponent finds a thing, right? Those would be the two examples that we just.
Is there a? Oh yes.
Yeah, it's like it's the Seb one where it looks kind of like a playing card with the guy with the knives.
Yeah, no, that was in a core set. I'm talking about like the one where choose two target players. One target player gets a 5/5, and the other target player gets 5 1/1s.
Oh.
And you can choose two opponents, or you can choose yourself and an opponent.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to lump those in. Also lumped in, I think there's some space there. I think that the tempt cycle in particular, like when you think about like the tempt with discovery is the land one, right? Where anybody who gets a land can go out and just find a land. Then player 3 finds a land. Player 4 finds a land. I get to find 4 land because I get to find mine plus 1 for each additional person that found one. I guess that's the tempt cycle, right? I
played that card one time, and everybody found a land, and they all thought they were going to get cute and find their wasteland effects to kill all the non-basics I was finding. Mm-hmm. Found 4 basics.
Found 4 basics.
Yep.
And I think that there's some room there to give people the choice, like I'm finding 4 lands, you 3 guys all find your mines and wastelands, right? Or let's all just agree to find basics, or you think that I'm going to find my Gaia's Cradle, so you're going to find a wasteland, or you're going to find, whatever land.
I'm going to find my Cradle too.
Right? And then I just pull out my strip mine and my wasteland and my ghost quarter because you guys all found good lands. Right?
Ooh.
And then I just waste all of your lands, right? Like there's next level shit with that card. I think that there's room to find some more next level shit.
Yeah.
What I would like to see, and there would be weird templating, what I would like to see is like tempting offer, but with removal spells. Like search your library for a removal spell, tempting offer. I don't know how you would template that, right? Because removal spell isn't like a thing. You'd have to say like search your library for a card that says destroy target creature in its text box. And for each opponent that does that, I get to do it again and again and again. There's that kind of space exists.
That could be kind of neat. I mean, or like the chains. Like Chain of Acid,
where
you do a thing.
Chain of Plasma, Chain of Vapor is the blue one. That's the good one.
And they can keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like, that's a thing that can happen.
You know what? Actually, exile target creature in the text box in white for like 3 mana. So you can get like 4 things total if all your opponents search. I get 4 things into my hand for 3 mana. That could be like Path to Exile, Swords to Plowshares, Oust, and Condemn, or what I know Condemn is a tuck effect, but maybe not 3 mana. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That would be a card advantage thing in white.
Do you think a lot of people are going to want to see white needs card draw? You think there's going to be a bunch of that shit in there?
There isn't. No, there's a lot of specific cards, and there's a lot of there's a couple. I would like to see this character that doesn't have a legend.
Oh card. Shit! Yeah, hit me with those.
Well, the first one that came up was a Sorin.
Like a creature Sorin?
Yeah, creature Sorin.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it was Sideburns Vizier, Seaburns Vizier or Visor that said Sorin Legendary. Love the lore. We've got a ton of planeswalkers, but give me Sorin from like 7 trillion years ago because like he used to be a vampire or whatever. He's like,
oh yeah,
Edgar Markov was the progenitor of the vampire bloodline that created the vampires on Innistrad. Sorin was his friend. He ascended to planeswalkerhood, and he's like one of the oldest planeswalkers in the lore, I think, right?
Wow. You know what I'd like to see? And this is like a storyline thing that I'd even like to see, where if they could connect Sorin Markov to like Strahd from Ravenloft, which is what Innistrad is based on.
Yeah.
And they could bring kind of those worlds together. That would be neat.
That would be cool. Some cross-branding between D&D and Magic. I think they keep them separate for legal corporate type purposes, right?
For definitely. But there are some cool Ravenloft characters, specifically in Innistrad, that would be unbelievably cool as Magic legendaries.
That's cool.
And if anybody's read the Ravenloft books or knows anything about the lore there, you know what I'm talking about, and you know I'm right.
Yeah.
Everybody wants Lord Soth. Everybody.
Lord Soth.
Lord Soth.
Lord Sloth.
Ridiculous name, but dude, he is a badass.
Cool. Okay. Well, I'm seeing a lot of reprints from specialty sets that have become expensive, like the Queen Marchesas, the Allosaurus Shepherds. That's going to go down when Jumpstart catches up with demand and is in print for, as long as Core Set 21's in print.
I thought they were in print for, 2 years or something?
Something like that. COVID slowed down. Slowed down, slowed down Jumpstart, but it'll catch back up, and the Bruviks and the Allosaurus Shepherds and the Muxi will go down. So we're seeing lots of that. I think what that tells me is give us stuff that are like analogs for other stuff like we like to do. Like the Bruvik is kind of an analog for doubling season in mill decks.
Sure.
Right? Allosaurus Shepherd has a great range.
That card's awesome.
It can see play in elf decks, dinosaur decks, casual dinosaur decks, all the way up to tuned CEDH decks.
Yeah, I need one for my CEDH deck, and I would love to see that one reprinted specifically because I could foil one.
Yeah,
that's the key to reprints here is you can get actual foils of this shit.
And I think there's 2 foils in every pack or just 1. I think there's 2.
Oh, who knows?
That's double the drink your whole drinks on
I'm sure that
Commander Cookout on YouTube.
Only one of them can probably be a rare, though. I'm sure that's
Oh, yeah.
thing.
We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, one of them will always be a junk foil, and the other one will probably be a junk foil with the possibility of it being good.
Like a Witchbane Orb.
Fucking Witchbane. Would you believe that was the second foil Witchbane Orb I've opened out of that goddamn set?
Dang.
Fuck. And you know where they are now? In my trade binder. And you know where they're going to be forever? My trade binder.
I forgot that card gives you hexproof.
Card's just terrible.
Yeah. Anyways, you know what? On the subject of great range of Magic cards, I would like to see more cards that more Commander card. Fuck me. Some more legendary creature cards that can play that range. I talked about a couple weeks ago, or maybe upcoming on a YouTube section, about Croxus, Titan of make your opponents discard.
Yeah.
You can play casual, like, kind of Grixis controlled discard strategy, burn with Kroxa, or infinite mana stacks, cast Kroxa infinite times, CEDH.
Yeah.
It's got that great range. And Wizards lately has done a really good job of making cards that could be like CEDH caliber commanders, like the Shark and Shark guy that rides the partner pair.
Oh, yeah.
Like Halden and Paco. Terrible cards. Terrible junky cards that are no good, but they have CEDH decks built around them too.
Yeah.
Right? It's like Tana and Timna. It's like nobody's going to build Tana and Timna decks individually, but put them together in partners, and they're like one of the best CEDH decks that there are.
I have a Tana deck.
Well, you're also the king of CCO Nation.
That's true. My Tana deck's fucking good, too.
So, commanders that give me some range
is something that you would like to see.
Yes.
Do you think that they're going to do it? Is that prediction number fucking 1?
Well,
we should write these down.
If they're on trend, I'm not writing fuck all down. If they're on trend with how they've been designing commanders lately, I think that we'll see some stuff like that.
Excellent. I guess along the same lines, while we're looking for some more super fun comments, the thing that I want to see on legendary stuff is I would like to see some middle of the road dudes that go in established types of decks. I want to see energy guys.
Yes.
I want to see maybe an actual an ogre commander or a
Yep.
I want to see stuff that fills those gaps where people really, really want to play a particular deck, and don't give them something like an Urza that's super powerful and game-breaking and back-breaking and takes away all of the downsides to playing Ogre Tribal. Give just an Ogre that gives you a benefit for playing Ogres, we'll say. And then you can play your Ogre deck.
You can make a new deck. Give me an energy deck in the colors that energy was in. Actually, I think energy was in 5 color, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Or was it in 4 color sans white, because white kind of got like vehicles?
It's hard to say. I don't know.
I don't actually remember.
I didn't play enough Kaladesh to remember that, but that's another good one where it's just something. It gets +1/+0 for every energy counter you have. You know what I mean? Just it's not game breaking. It doesn't give you all this combo potential. It just gives you some kind of a benefit to playing a type of card that maybe you're not, and it would encourage people who have always been, I really want to do this, but you don't. I want to see that kind of stuff, and it opens up space in the set to reprint or print some stuff that goes in there. So it's not chaff, it's something that goes into the streamlined strategy that's built through the whole set.
Yeah. Well, here, how about this deep cut? Deep cut Tezzeret. He was a Mirrodin type guy. He's Phyrexian, maybe. We don't know. Did he go back to Mirrodin thinking it's where did he go?
Teferi?
Tezzeret.
Okay, I was Teferi? That guy can go to hell. That's where he should go.
Yeah. Tezzeret. He was on Kaladesh for a while. What if there was something with like a Tezzeret or a Tezzeret themed thing where we could connect new Phyrexia to Kaladesh, 2 places that we want to go back to?
Ooh.
And we linked somehow, there's the deep cut, we linked energy to poison. Cash in 10 energies to give your opponent a poison counter or something, where you can mine energy counters and convert them into poison.
That'd be neat.
Yeah, there's something weird like that. It doesn't need to be energy and poison, but it can be something very thematically tied to like the deep story arc of old, and converted into some kind of gameplay that we just need a little bit more of. People are going to argue that we don't need more Infect, right? But if we can link it through something like energy, right? Or another deep cut, some way to interact with commander damage and Infect, or vice versa.
Way to kill emblems.
There's another deep cut.
Yeah, I don't think that we're going to see that, but
I don't think we are either. Let's look at some more comments.
Yes.
Let's look at some one-offs here. Reprints of original partner commanders. That's from Charles Fortin.
That'd be great.
The other 5 Battle Bond partner 2-color lands. If you have 3 or more opponents that come into play untapped, that's from Miles Mendoza.
That'd be a great land cycle to include. There's usually a rare cycle. That'd be a really good one.
That's a good one.
A
rare cycle of lands, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that are 2 colors. I bet you we'll see that.
They could do all.
Or maybe we'll see fetch lands. That's a funny joke.
That's good.
Dirtiest nickname ever, Michael Mukaka. Finale of Devastation, just because it's getting expensive. And things like finale that would take up kind of like that top X spell in your deck, right? Like the now couple dollars, Torment of Hailfire, the Finale of Devastation, maybe an alternate new art on Finale of Hailfire or Torment of Hailfire.
Yeah, take Bolus off of there and just put some. They could show what Hailfire is.
Put some new commander on there. Put some an art from a new commander that you just printed.
There you go.
And then you get like a foil alternate art version of that card.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's specific to this set. Move packs, right?
People would like that.
Yeah, I like that. And that would go right alongside the Finale of Devastations and, I don't know, whatever X blue, green, red spells that need reprinted, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Other notable reprint. We'll do a couple more here. Psychic Possession from Roxanne Bones. That's just an old one, never been reprinted. We have the opportunity to reprint cards like that.
Psychic Possession is the one where you don't draw cards, but every time target opponent draws a card, you draw as well? I think that's Psychic Possession.
That's right. Skip your draw step. Whenever an enchanted opponent draws a card, you may draw a card.
This is certainly an opportunity for... Where the hell else are you going to play that shit?
Yeah,
Nowhere
that's a
but
Dana
Commander.
Roach special. Dana Roach special. And you know what? Curse or Psychic Possession sounds a lot like how modern day curses are printed. And we had another...
Shit, we could print the guy that's on all of the curses, that whatever the hell his name is guy. He could finally be a creature and he could be the curse guy.
He could be the Curse Commander. Curse Mander.
Exactly.
Yeah. We had another... I was just going to say, we had another Facebook comment saying another Commander curse cycle.
That'd be cool. I'd be down for
Yeah, you
that.
could put the same dude on. Maybe his girlfriend.
Well, I don't know. That might be, what's it called? Where you call the wife a curse? I don't know.
Maybe not.
Oh, no.
Okay, I gotcha. But yeah, just stuff like Psychic Possession, Teferi's Protection, Stranglehold. These are all people commenting on what they think and why. We need these reprints. Are expensive. They're hard to get. They're only ever in Commander products. They're not available in foil. Those are all the kinds of things.
Those are key things for me. When I was originally thinking about, like, what should we do? The card that I thought that I want, but I didn't even think of Stranglehold, which I also want, was Ruination.
Ruination?
I want to see Ruination with a new art on it, and I want to get it in foil.
Yep.
I like Ruination a lot. I play it in my very favorite deck, Norn the Wary. I can't get it in foil. The art is kind of bland, so I don't even feel like it's worth getting altered. So I want a foil one.
I want to throw back to that art, though, with like Easter Island heads getting blown up.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Where the
right?
Easter Island heads are some big monster's fucking hands as he comes out of the island and starts smashing shit.
Yeah, Crocs' buddy, Easter Island head.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Get in there. Like, I would love that
Yeah,
shit.
that would be super cool. And you know what? If they're willing to print Blood Moon in every second set or every Masters product, right? And if they're willing to continue to give us things like Ghost Quarter and Tech Edge, what's wrong with Ruination? If Gaia's Cradles are actually going to stay right around $1,000, what's wrong with Ruination?
Just kill him.
Just get them.
Yeah. Ruination at this point is a card that I don't think you should be faulted for playing, like a table politics wise. And at this point, I think maybe Wizards should just get behind that. Ruination might act as Armageddon in some games because your friends are fucking greedy as hell, but that's not your problem.
Fucking Ruination and Blood Moon get me every goddamn time. Does not matter how many colors I'm playing. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and or 5.
And Ruination just gets you.
I just bend over. Like, I was playing my Elenda deck, 2-color deck one time. Patron of the show, friend, local guy, Jay, drops down, turn 3 Blood Moon. He went before me, so I'm his player too. And all 3 non-basics. Draw my 4th land when it's my turn 4, or whatever turn it was. My 4th land, non-basic. My 5th land, non-basic. 6th land was a plains, but I needed black to cast like Grave Titan and Shieldred, and like everything in my hand was black.
Ooh.
Couldn't do it.
Feels bad.
Yeah, non-game.
Yep.
Right?
Non-game-o.
It's going to force people to not be greedy. It's going to force people to build better decks. It's going to drive the price of Gaia's Cradle down, maybe.
And I think that stuff like that being in a format is important because less people will feel less obligated to go out and dump a bunch of money on their land base.
Yeah.
People won't feel I need duels and fetches and filters and shot.
Something that we harp on all the time is you don't need those, right?
And you know what's going to happen to you? They're going to get Ruination, and that's going to be the end of it. Printed it fucking uncommon. Get it out there so everybody can have it. Make people fear that land destruction.
Yeah, make Commander the Ruination format like Legacy is the Wasteland format.
Wouldn't that be sick?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I would pay money for that.
You know what? Does go to say, hey, if you want to pick up any of those, dual lands and fetch lands and tri lands, you can get them at FusionGamingOnline.com. Fusion, CCO Fusion 5. So that's some of the comments. That's some of what we think kind of direction we would like the product to take the format in. Right. What about actual commandees? Characters, maybe abilities. I know we talked about a little bit about infect and energy.
Energy.
Is there other things like clue themed ones, treasure themed ones?
I think a treasure themed one would be pretty cool. That could be the big pirate commander.
Oh, that could be a new pirate commander. Yeah.
I mean, we already have a couple of those because, of course, that was after the Renaissance of Commander. But why only have one option?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I'm saying we should have one option for these things, but for ones that don't have one, you should have one. And if there is already one, then have two.
Or three, or however many, yeah.
Yeah, why do you need why only stick to one if you can have two or three? Because you could play them all in the same deck. That's what the Commander decks do, right? They have all these legendaries in a partner pair, and they all do basically the same thing. So you play them all in the same deck because they're good together.
And notably, don't give us, this is my personal opinion, I think you are very much on the same page and same book even.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're both on page 69, but in different books. Not today, though. When I say give us another pirate commander or whatever it is, not a 5-color one.
Oh,
Don't
God.
hide the Wooburg in the text box. Don't give me a Wooburg mana cost. Give me just another Grixis pirate commander. Give me another Simic Merfolk commander. Right? Like, give me the same thing we already have, but just give me a different version of it.
Yeah, I know that there's going to be a bunch of those ones that are just colors for colors' sake. Otherwise, the draft won't make sense.
Yeah.
And you have to have them. But yeah, I really don't want those needed commanders to show up as the 5-color good stuff Kenrith.
Just because we have vampires in 5 colors, zombies in 5 colors. Do we have merfolk in 5 colors? I think that we do because of Lorwyn and Shadowmoor, right?
Yeah.
We got white ones, we got blue ones, green ones. We don't have red ones, I don't think. We might.
There might be some red
doesn't
ones,
matter.
actually.
And we've got Morphone and we've got Changelings. I get it, right? But give me Soren Markov, make them Mardu colors.
Or just
right?
make them mono black. Fuck it.
Or make them mono black. Make them black white even.
He's from the past. He's a vampire. Just get him.
Yeah.
Don't make him an aristocrats thing either, because fuck that.
Yeah, he was a vampire way back in the day. He was the progenitor of the line, or the son of the progenitor that grew into planeswalkerhood. Somehow he lost his red, but Edgar Markov only included red because of the Stromkirk vampires from Innistrad were red. Yeah. Somewhere along their lineage, they split off. They moved to a different place in the mountains. They're red. I get it.
Yeah.
Right? But again, just because we have the 5 colors in that tribe doesn't mean that the commander needs to be 5 colors. Look at Gishath. Look at Admiral Becca Brass. Perfect examples. Serviceable decks, Naya and Grixis respectively. They're fine.
Sometimes not having access to every color in the game makes it more fun to build decks. Not easier. That's the point. But
that's the point, is to make it not as easy.
This should be a set that teaches people how to play Commander.
Oh, I like that take.
The number one thing that I want from this set is for it not to overtake our format and build stuff for us. I want it to teach us how to do it and give us things to do it with, but not overshadow the stuff that we already have.
Give us what we want, right? With new legends and new lands and affordable everything. Yep. Get those $6 and $7 staples down to $2 or $3, but stay true to the nature of the format in that the restrictions posed or the restrictions put on you based on your commander's color identity shape your decision-making process, your theme, your includes, your excludes, right?
Precisely.
Oh, baby. Speaking of that, almost exactly.
Ooh.
Partner commanders. We had a comment say that they want reprint original partner commanders because Thrasios, Tymna, Tana, a bunch of those are actually fucking lots of money and only available in foil, which...
Not everybody is as into foil as I am.
Not everybody's into foil. Not everybody's into $70 Thrasios. So give us a non-foil one and a foil one, of course, because it's going to be in the packs. But again, I'm going to go back to partners with anything, single color cards. So if you want Teamer, Thrasios and mono red guy, right? Thrasios and mono black is your Sultai one.
Sure.
Thrasios and mono white is your Bant one. It's going to open up way more combinations and just make them fucking bad. Like red 2 for taps to deal 1 damage. Just something shitty.
Hey, check this. Red 4.
Okay.
For a 6/1 with haste that taps to do 3 damage to something.
Come on.
There
That's
it is.
Kamal Pit Fighter.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
And that's a terrible card. As I was saying that, everybody was getting closer and closer to their thing, whatever they're listening through. And then I got to the end and I'm like, oh, fuck, that sucks, Brando. They'll never print that. That's terrible.
Yep.
It's a real card.
And I know that we just said don't slap a fucking a Wooburg in the text box so we can play whatever colors we want. But if we're because we're going to play Thrasios anyways, right? Because we're gonna play him in our Teamer decks anyways, just give us a red so we don't have to play Ludwig or Crom, right? With our Thrasios. Give us something else to make a new combination. Let us play partner commanders with the mono black one and the mono red one and just have them be bad.
I'd do that. Why wouldn't you just play a couple of red guys and a black guys that are good? You know what I mean? Like just play Rakdos because it's just better than playing 2 bad cards.
Well, 2 commanders.
I guess
2 commanders, right?
Ooh,
partners are powerful, man.
Thin out that deck.
You can take bad partners and like make a good deck out of them. Have you ever seen CEDH? besides Thrasios, like Timna's not a good card. I'm not going to run Timna in casual to mid-tier EDH in my 99. She fucking sucks, right?
Yeah.
Right, but I put her alongside, another marginal commander, and then I build a CEDH deck around her, right? And that also speaks to the range that this kind of introduction to the format could have. Played 2 of the bad ones, but you put them together with one of the already established ones, and you got a good deck.
What about the thing that lets you What about the thing that lets you jumpstart 2 decks together where you just pick 2, build a deck around them, like I did?
We both had a prediction come true, hey?
Yeah.
That obviously already in the works because we made the prediction like a month before the product was released.
Yeah.
No insider information because Wizards hates us. But you made the 2 EDH deck 50 card piles and you shuffle them together and play.
And then Jumpstart came out. Before Ikoria, I had the give me something in the command zone or outside the game that I can cast in every commander game, kind of like Lieutenant in our 99 is, and then Companions came out. We got there.
I guess we got our finger on the pulse.
Yeah, we did it. Yeah, we figured it out. We know where they're going before they know that we know that they're going there.
Yeah, that's it.
Or maybe they're just listening to us and reacting on the fly because we're the voice and the heartbeat of the people, Ryan.
Oh, well, I don't think that's true.
One of those things is true. One of them is true.
The former.
Yeah, you're probably
Yeah. So I think monocolored would be cool. I still think give me a lieutenant. Give me more lieutenants, FYI.
Those are neat.
Yeah, and maybe not at 6 mana with a huge effect or 7 mana with a huge effect like if you control your commander, deal 6 damage. If you control your commander, your shit gets +2 in trample. No, like if you control your commander, draw an extra card.
They already did that. If you control your commander, you get a 1/1 haster with flying. Those are all there, man. The familiars or the
the apprentices. Loyal cycle, the loyal Drake, loyal apprentice. Yeah, those. Okay, so give us more of that. Like I don't know what it is on the fly, but give us more of that.
Yeah, there's got to be there's a level that they're at that they should be at because they're the ones building the damn cards where they should be able to give us things like that.
Yeah.
What's the one thing that you want to see either return or be brought in Commander Masters in 3 minutes or less?
Okay, give me a minute because I knew we were going to talk about this and I've been thinking about it, but I still don't even know. Like I said, the range of commander power.
Yeah.
Like all the way dog shit to all the way like CEDH, but on the same card.
Oh, I like that. That's a big one, man. And I think that's fucking important.
Croxa's the best example of that because like discard targeted or mass discard generally in EDH no fucking good.
Yes.
Like it's just no good. There's too much card draw and it's shitty to target one opponent. But if I can do it infinite with stacks backup.
Oh, now you're speaking my language.
Yeah, like that's a good deck, right? I don't know. What do you want?
I'm going to take a step out of the cards and I'm going to talk finance slightly.
Ooh.
And this goes into I would like this to be a middle of the road auxiliary set to established Commander players and a good jumping off point to new people. And
like the pre-cons can be, right? Like you walk into an LGS, never played Commander before, but you're interested.
Just like that.
$40, $45, whatever it is, boom, you have a Commander deck.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want it to be just like that. And as far as finances goes, we just had Double Masters with all these massive, gigantic, big money reprints. And at the time I said, well, I bet we better see all of those in Commander Masters too. I don't want that anymore.
Okay.
I think that what I would rather see is very few big money reprints.
Keep the cost of packs affordable?
For that, and it'll keep the product available longer, make them print it more, and you're going to get to open more packs to get more of the new things that they're printing, which are going to be really good auxiliary things for everybody to add to their collection.
Yeah.
And it's going to have a bunch of stapley stuff. Your Paths, your Greaves, all from Double Masters, but get those.
Your
Put a Sol Ring in every
chromatic
pack.
Lanterns, Sol Rings.
That shit should be at fucking uncommon, printed throughout the land because they're straight up utility stuff.
Thran Dynamos, Coalition Relics, those are all like $4 to $8.
This is our opportunity to take all of that, I'm going to call it the boring stuff, take all that boring shit, downgrade it, make sure that everybody has way too many of them, get them out there. That's what I want to see for reprints in this set.
There you go.
And I think it would encourage people who play to buy them because everybody has a deck that they want a mana crypt in.
Oh, I got this.
Everybody should have access to a basalt monolith or something, right?
Yeah. Everybody who's got whatever, if you're an introductory player, maybe you've got 2 or 3 decks. Pre-cons or otherwise. If you're an established player, maybe you've got 10 decks, right? Maybe you've got 20 decks.
Ooh.
Everybody's got some idea. And they're like, well, I want this new white deck, but I want a Tef's Protection and I want Swords and Path. Automatically you're at $50 plus, right?
Yeah.
Right? I want to build an Enchantress deck, and I know it's on the reserve list, but I can't build my Enchantress deck without the Sarah's Sanctum. It's too good of a card not to include. Make everything else dirt cheap, so we're not running into, like we did yesterday with the Hydra deck, all of those cards that you want to play in your Hydra deck, but I'm not going to build a Hydra deck because every card I need is like $8.
Exactly.
Make every single card like a lot of the other decks we do, where 60 or 70 cards in the deck are $1 to $2.
We've been talking over the last couple of months, over the arc of the Good Vibe, how your standard deck now, you're looking at between $200 and $300 to get a mid-power.
If you have
good
nothing,
deck.
if you have no cards.
Starting at nothing. And a lot of that is because your little stapley cards, like Sol Ring's still $5.
Yep.
And all those other cards, they're $5. Bring them down to $1. Screw all that crap. They're not the ones that are selling the packs. They're not the things that people are buying, hoping to get. Nobody bought Double Masters. Oh, I hope I get that Lightning Greaves. Nobody ever said that.
No, they want the foil full art Cyclonic Rift, Force of Will. Oh, did you see F.U. Smitty got a foil full art alternate art Force of Will?
Yeah.
Dang. Motherfucker bought one pack.
Boom! What a guy.
Can you imagine if we open that up playing boxing match, open flippy.drinky?
Throw it right in the garbage.
Straight knockout. I'd throw myself in the garbage just so I didn't have to let go of it.
But that's what I would like. That's the thing that I want to see the most in this set is for it to make the game of Commander, the game of EDH, to new players more financially accessible beyond buying a pre-con and then trying to upgrade it. I want to see people be able to just think, I have this great idea. I want to try this. There's a whole set that I can just go buy for $6 a pack, and I'm going to get stupid, crazy shit that's going to inspire me to build more decks.
Yep.
I want that kind of old classic EDH stuff. Legends that cost fucking $6 and they're 3/4s with some kind of marginal effect that are going to inspire people to build Snake Tribal.
Yeah, like Commander a la 2010.
Yeah,
Commander circa 2010. That's the right word.
I think that there are lots of people, even CEDH players I know, who like those games too, but they don't like that middle of the road kind of every deck's a 7.
Yeah.
I've talked to lots of people who don't like that every deck's a 7 because if it's a 7, let's just play 10. They want to play 3 and 4, but less people are into that because the cards are so pushed and they're so strong that a lot of new people try and start at a 7, and it makes them feel like you don't quite fit unless you can find the other 7 people. and everybody kind of wants to jam at 9 or 3. Let's fucking get more 3s. Let's encourage people to build 3s.
Oh man, I love that.
Let's make a 3 what used to be a 4, and like let's just elevate all of these games, because you can do that with a set like this, and I really hope they do it.
What about Commander specifically? Do you want and like all of what you just said? Do you want that to be true of the legendary creatures? Like you want the soul rings and the coalition relics and the what's the other mana rock that gives you any color? The lantern?
Chromatic lantern?
Chromatic lantern. You want all those to be $1.
Yep.
Do you want to see things like Yawgmoth, Thran Physician? Or do you want to see... I almost said Urza because they're kind of part and parcel. They came out together and they kind of are both very powerful. Yeah. Or do you want to see things more like, I don't know, like Lord of Tressorhorn, where you just have to build crazy twist how you build around it?
Personally, I'd like to see more Lord of Tressorhorn, but there's room for both.
There is room for both, and they're going to do both, and they're going to... Like, I'm still on that range where one commander could do both things, like Kroxa.
Just print the new stuff that gets people pumped, like, and maybe de-push, because Urza is a bad example, I guess, of that, because no matter what you do with Urza, he's broken, just like Chulane, right?
Yeah.
But you could definitely build cards like Kroxa, back to it again, where the deck just... You can build it where you want it to be. It's not like Zur, where this is Sea Monster Zur, and you have to lose 18 games in a row to prove to everybody that it's Sea Monster Zur.
Yes. And you know what I like? Okay, this is what I want to see. Okay,
there we go. Got there.
This is it. I want culturally a bad card. I want the culture of the format to say that new commander that was just printed is bad. Like when I sit down with Lord of Tressorhorn and people read it and they're like, wait, you have to sack 2 and I draw 2 and you lose 2. What the fuck? And it only has 4 power? I'm just going to kill it. Culturally, it's a bad card.
Yeah.
It's just bad. But I want them to find a way to make that card that is culturally bad, but also slide that slider all the way up and be able to play it and slap the lips right off people's head.
You want it to go 1 or 10, nothing in between.
Here's what I like to play. I like to play Commander in the range of like 2 to 4 power decks, 2 to 5 power decks, and then I like to play like 8, 9, 10. That's my range. And the whole every deck's a 7 thing is just a farce and it's bullshit. And I don't want to play it. I don't want to play 5s because they're 7s. I don't want to play 6s because they're 7s. I don't want to play 7s because they're 10s.
Yeah.
Like I'm not into that. I want to play like 8.5, 9, 10. I want to play 2, 3, 4. That's where I want to play. And if you give me a bunch of 2, 3, 4 power commanders like Lord of Tressorhorn, but some little niche thing, some way it's worded, some ability that it has, just combos with some random thing. Oh, all of a sudden we're talking. Yeah. We're talking, right? Like Halden and Paco is a good example. Halden, Stone Cold does fucking nothing. Sucks. Pair him with Paco, you draw 4 cards a turn.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's fine.
You draw your opponent's cards. That's pretty good. Right? And I could make good boy, best boy, dog, teamer, fucking tribal. Or I could just like...
Beat the shit out of everybody
with their own cards by drawing 4 cards a turn.
Yeah. Take their decks and put them into a sock and just
swing them around. I hope they're playing Dragon Shields and got them sharp corners. Yeah, that's good. So I don't want to move into final thought of the day, but essentially the final thought is we want this to be affordable. We want it to print a lot of mid-level staples, print them down. High-level staples, Cyclonic Rifts, Teferi's Protection.
They can still be there, and they can still cost some money.
Demonic Tutors. Get them from the $40 to $50 point they're at. Get them to 25 or 30.
Yeah.
Get the 10s down to 2s, dollars, not power level. 10s down to 2s, and give us some bad legends that we can scale up accordingly.
Shit, yeah.
It sounds good.
And give us more swords.
Give us more swords. Give us the full alternate art swords of new ones from Modern Horizons that don't have the full frame treatment like they do in Double Masters yet.
There we go.
Give us those ones.
Yeah, and finish them off.
I
want the other 3.
Finish him.
That's the one that I want. That's the thing. That's the thing that I want.
Which is the one you want?
I want the 3 swords.
3 swords?
I want the 3 remaining swords.
Which
the Grohl one and the Celestia one and the fucking whatever the other one is.
Oh yeah, because Sinew and Steel and Truth and Justice were Azorius and Rakdos, right? So we got 3 swords to go.
I want the other 3.
I bet you we'll see him here.
That's what I want.
I bet you we'll see him.
That's my build-a card. Hit me with the build-a card.
That's the build-a card that I said that we don't do.
So everybody, you can leave it in the comments. Ryan, I'm going to pose it to you now.
All right.
Sword mana, sword equipped cost.
Yes.
+2/+2.
Yeah. Protection from the colors that...
Protection from red and green.
Okay.
Because, of course, I'm going to do the red and green one.
Yeah.
When a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, choose 2.
Choose 2. Ooh, you're already off. You're already off of the fucking templating.
Wait until the... Destroy target creature.
Okay.
Or destroy target land. Or destroy target enchantment. Or destroy target artifact. Yeah, baby. I want decimate on a fucking sword.
But you half decimate. But choose your own adventure half decimate.
Yes, you get the best parts of decimate and none of the feel bad parts of decimate.
Sort of choose your own adventure half decimate for 1 extra mana and your creature needs to hit.
Yes. Because sometimes you don't want to blow up somebody's land because it makes you feel kind of bad. That's not true. I never feel bad about that. But some people do.
Sort of dink stomp and lip slap.
That's right.
I like
CCO specialist.
Wizards, CCO.
Feel free to steal that if you like.
That's good. That sounds a little bit like Jeet, where you get to remove counters to choose 1,
right?
But you get 3 options. Jeet's pretty fucking good.
Wonder if they had Jeet reprint. That'd be good.
Be good.
I'd like to see. I'd like to see more Jeets around.
Hey, I've staked my claim in the dirt several times on this. Jeet top 5 equipment in Commander. Yay or nay?
Absolutely.
Oh, bang, bang. Brando is on my side. Everybody that called me an idiot, eat it.
Yeah, you guys have obviously...
Suck brick, asshole. Eat Jeet.
You guys have obviously never locked an opponent out of the game with a Jeet before, if you're saying that it's not way up there.
Jeet with pump counters to kill whatever blockers or unblockable land walk.
Kill small things. Holy shit. The equipment's insane.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Jeet on a double striker. Fuck.
Lights out, fuck face.
That's it. So, okay, final thought of the day. What do you think?
Remember to give your comments down below on whatever platform you're listening on with what you would like to see.
You know what? Maybe we'll do another Facebook post as spoilers start coming out. I know we've got the spoiler thread in the CCO Discord for the patrons, but we can do a little bit of a spoiler thread on Facebook with, yeah, I was right. No, you were wrong. You're an idiot type thing.
We'll put them all together, and when we do our set review, all of us together will actually have stakes in it because we've all put skin in the game. What are we going to see? What do you want to see? We'll do it together.
Maybe we'll do some prizes.
Yeah.
Prizes for closest prediction.
Yeah. For the most insane prediction that came true.
Yeah.
There we go. We got it. We got piles of packs. We can do it.
We do.
Shit, yeah,
we
do.
Piles of packs from FusionGamingOnline.com, your source for all of your Magic needs, including piles of packs to pack cracks.
Stacks of packs to cracks. Hell yeah.
Stacks of packs to packs cracks. Fuck, got there.
We did it. Everybody made out what we just said. Yep. Everybody knows what's going on. You can buy your cards at FusionGamingOnline.com. That's the moral of the story. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I hope you enjoyed the show. We enjoyed having you here. Thank you for having us in your ear holes and your eye holes and whatever other hole you have us in each and every week. And we'll be back to fill those holes up again with another episode of Commander Cookout Podcast. Hit our theme song!